How do corporations function in the incorporated foundational structure? Effectively, the corporations will function in exactly the same way they do right now. Um, you'll have one incorporated body owned by the foundation, and the purpose of the commercial ventures is to earn capital in order that it may be reinvested into humanitarian and other beneficial programs, infrastructure, providing the basic necessities of life, and other things of the nature. The key difference is that rather than redistributing the proceeds to shareholders, the foundation, as the sole owner, will rightfully inherit the proceeds generated by the commercial ventures. Restricted as it is through its bylaws and charter, and accountable as it is through the ombudsman program, the foundation will in turn reinvest that money into further commercial expansion in some cases in order to generate more revenue to expand humanitarian ventures. The proceeds will also be strategically invested with individual accounts set up to fund infrastructure projects. How much is the cost of governance in this location? Okay, it's covered. How much is the cost of education in this location? Okay, the commercial proceeds are such now that we can reinvest them into the educational system and provide education free of charge without increasing the tax burden on the productive members of society. The corporations can also be used as a training ground for technical and vocational skills. While technically you could use this as a tax write off and there may be some tax mitigation involved, the corporations will still pay taxes in accordance with generally accepted accounting practices, or GAAP. And the reason for this is that if you can, on the one hand, pay the taxes to the government officials as is currently required, and at the same time reduce the number of people in the welfare rolls, provide a viable benefit to the people that need the assistance the most, and at the same time offer commercial benefits to the domestic population, then you put yourself at substantially lower risk of being actively pursued or being forced to compromise on your principles. So, in reality, there is very little different. I mean, you'll have a corporate structure, incorporated corporate structure. The people at the top will be duly rewarded for their efforts if they're productive. If they're not, they will be replaced. And the corporations will serve to provide technical and vocational training to certain people, paid job opportunities for people once they have completed the training and educational programs, and at the same time provide the economic stability to prevent the foundation from having to spend the vast amount of its resources constantly seeking out new donors or new means to generate income. So the expansion of the commercial ventures should effectively pursue the same needs and provide the same benefits as required by the local communities. So the actual commercial ventures will vary from place to place, but this is the reason they're all incorporated. Again, there's no underlying hidden secret to making this work. The only difference is that the foundation will own the incorporated body, and which in turn owns all the commercial operations. And rather than the proceeds being directly uh, fed back to the foundation or to shareholders, the commercial proceeds will be distributed in such a manner that they provide a direct and tangible benefit to the people that are most in need of assistance. The organizational structure is much the same as, some of the large not-for-profits, some of the larger non-governmental organizations, and some of the larger religious institutions. The primary difference is we're not doing this to enrich ourselves, but the monies will be directly invested back into programs wherein they provide direct and tangible benefits to the marginalized communities. So, um, if you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. And please like and subscribe, and we'll try and get more content out soon. Thank you.